The WrestleMania 42 WWE creative build has had an issue, and the issue looks like, it looks, I don't know if y'all, let's lose some of them just so you can kind of get the gift of it. It has a copycat problem right now because they do the same thing. It's literally the same exact build. And let's go over some of them. And then I'm going to go over some of the stuff I like and some of the stuff I don't. This is literally, right here, is literally the exact same build going to last year. Why? Let's go over it. Let's disagree with me in the comments if you want. This is literally Sami Zayn not being able to win the title because he won't be selfish and be evil. And he's going through the same dilemma again, this time with a similar act in black again. And you might say they're different people, but cool entrance, wife, goth style, you should be evil, why aren't you committed to it? I know it kind of shifted from Aleister, from Randy to this, but this is the same thing before. And let's go over, by the way, this right here. What about this one? Again, this one I have the least problem with, by the way. I want y'all to know I have the least amount of problem with this one. But, again, WrestleMania build, veteran leader, Cody's friend, have a connection to the family, The Rock, John Cena, Randy Orton, suit ripped off, betrayed, beat up. In the last 2 years, low blowed before the betrayal at the thing. Similar stories again. And let's get on the last one. This one is probably the least egregious. Yes, it's Drew, I quit every year. Least egregious by far. But I do have an issue with everything seeing copy pasta. Why is everything copy pasta? Why does everything feel the same? Because it is the same. Y'all book literally the same. From real life issues happening off, sometime on screen, Jade and Rhea compared to Charlotte, Tiffany. It kind of made it hotter though. I don't know if it's going to happen this time, but it made it feel hotter. It's just similar builds. Listen, for the love of God, if Julia in the United States Championship is defended the Friday before WrestleMania again, the tag team don't get on WrestleMania because for some reason you're not even doing it a year after on this build. That build, you're not even doing it a year after. You are literally doing it week after week. Let's go over the MFTs versus the Wyatt Six, right? Let's go over that build. It's literally promo backstage. You hold the lantern. Even before the lantern, Toma, you are the guy. Shinsuke show up. You are not one of y'all are not the same as New Japan. Old rivalry. Solo come out. We got a problem. Same storyline. Go to the ring. If it's a championship match, NFTs win. If it's for the lantern, the Wyatt Sixes win. Get the lantern back. Tama punches somebody. They get the exact same story. Rinse and repeat every 2 weeks. That's the story we're getting with the MT. That's not even doing a year apart. At least these right here, these two, and even this one, are years apart. You can see the dates on these. They're years apart. They ain't even doing years apart with that. It's not even years apart. I don't know. What is the creative? Now, let me go over something that you might like. The Punk and Roman situation. I love that storyline because it's not similar. Roman is usually the person that goes low, attacks family, and does other things, or pretends like somebody attacked family. How about for the first time, somebody actually did attack his family, and a close one, a close relative, your father, right before it happens. And how we handle that, we bring the bloodline back. Not copy and pasta. This time they're not defending Roman Reigns, they're defending their uncle. And I don't know where the story's going. I love this story because I don't know where it's going. I have no clue what's going to happen next. And I love it because what is Punk's plan? Why would Punk bring Sika into this? I thought we was going At first, I'm not going to lie, great promos. I thought it was going to be normal. And then at the end of the second promo, I'll bury you next to your father. That was random, especially from a babyface. Why did that happen? You knew the Usos was going to take offense to it. Great job by them. Using them the next week. Roman's not here. Brilliant story. Then, is he going to apologize? Because we're friends, right? Or we're like, you're hanging out with my cousins. They bring up Young Boy. Again, calling back to Roman Reigns' Young Boy. Is he trying to break the family up? But it seems like they're closer because I'm telling you, Jay is a crash out. Jimmy loves family. They're not betraying you over Sika. I don't think they care about Roman at this point. Roman kind of threw them away a little bit in this year. So it gets really interesting on that story because I don't know where it's going. Is Punk obsessed with Roman to the point that he can't see his own wrong? Because he is correcting Roman's actions, right? Y'all never asked him for forgiveness. But again, that's family. I'll let my cousin or the person I grew up with do a lot more than I'll let some random person do it. I will let my cousin do a lot more than I'll let a random person. So what is it? What's going on here? I don't know. Is it a plan to make Roman have to apologize or something? What is the plan of this, I wonder? I don't know it, and it's brilliant. I love that storyline. Like, Roman's usually the one who's playing mind games. This time it's Punk, but we don't actually know if Punk is doing the mind games or if he's... So I love that story. The only other stories, again, these stories aren't bad. This story right here is bad on this end, but it's the Sami Zayn talking to Cody, Jacob, blaming everybody else. They tell him to be more selfish. He's losing his mind. He doesn't know what to do. That's a great story. But this add-on right here creates the story that we had last year, in which this story should be the starting of the end of that story. Why are we bringing it back? Maybe the championship not meant for you. It's a little different because maybe it's not meant for you. It's different than you have to change your ways. But it's still dude with hot wife, cool dude, cool entrance, telling you that you're not really going to be a champion the way you are and criticizing you, right? Now, I do want to know where they go with the Cody Rhodes and the Jacob Fatu and him telling everybody it's their fault and how they the only people not screwed, even though Drew helped him. But that's so interesting about this story. But then you add this, probably to give him a match. But it's just a rinse and repeat of the thing you did last year, and you never pulled the trigger the whole year. So why would I think you're going to pull the trigger again? You're just rehashing to pull the trigger later. I don't. If you decide not to pull the trigger this year, are you going to do the same thing again with another person? Are you going to make it Danhausen this time or give Danhausen Penny or something? I don't know what to do with it. And this story, by the way, like I said, I don't mind it because it gave us Hill Orton. So I'm excited about this one. But, again, you're rehashing the blood feud. And I do want to say this about this feud. I don't want Cody to come back next week. Give Cody 2 weeks off. And for the love of God, do not give him that neck brace to sit on the table, yell, Randy, get yourself out here, and then take the neck brace off in his suit. We have seen that multiple times. We don't need to see it no more. Let him sell it for a week and have him do something different because we don't need another rehash. And Drew, this storyline ended. Drew does the same thing over and over again. This is, like I said, the least egregious of all of them. It doesn't even matter. But these stories feel rehashed, right? I'm pretty sure somehow we're going to get somebody signing a contract they ain't supposed to sign in some weird way. Is the tag team champions going to be defended? Or were they going to just randomly do a TLC again when Jenny finds his way? Penta is the Intercontinental Champion, so I wonder what they're going to do with that. We don't even have a storyline for that. Finn became a face, which was interesting. I'm looking forward to that, what they do. But again, Judgment Day beats up their leader again, which is a rehash for the third time. Again, not as offended by it, but still, Judgment Day beat up their leader again. It's still a rehash. Either right before Mania or right after Mania. And now, the old Judgment Day is fighting the new Judgment Day again. So, if y'all haven't noticed, the WWE have a creative problem. And we copy and paste the almost near exact You're not even making variations at this point. You're just copying and pasting literally what you just did. Let me know your thoughts on it. Tell me in the comments, is there more that I'm missing that they're copying and pasting? Because I know that they copy and paste the people that go into the Royal Rumble and start a tag team. We did it with Jade. We did it with Lash Legend. They debut at the Royal Rumble. They end up winning the tag team championship as a debut. That's like their thing. Random tag teams just show up for Mania and don't last long. They like to rehash the same story. It's a creativity problem in WWE WrestleMania 42 build, and people are feeling it. Let me know your thoughts fully in the comments. It's your boy, your boy Alpha. Keep stopping. Something amazing can happen. Peace.